Israeli forces with their armored tanks continue to push deeper into congested parts of the northern Gaza Strip. Dozens of Palestinians, local residents as well as medics have been killed or wounded in this process. Troops took more ground in Rafah in the south. Israel's incursion into the holdouts of Palestinian militant group Hamas in Rafah, it's alarmed Washington and Cairo. 800,000 civilians have fled the town of Jabalia, where about half of Gaza's 2.3 million civilians had taken refuge. Israel's military announced that it recovered the body of another hostage. Ron Benjamin's remains were located along with the bodies of 3 other hostages identified as Shani Luke, Amin Boskila and Itzhak Galanter. He was among more than 250 people held captive by Hamas since the October 7th attack.
אני מעדכן הערב כי גופתו של החטוף הישראלי רון בנימין, זיכרונו לברכה, חולצה גם כן במבצע המשותף של צה"ל ושב"כ. רון, בן 53, נשוי לאיילת, ואבא לשי וגיל, יצא בבוקר יום שבת ה-7 באוקטובר לטיול אופניים עם חבריו סמוך לבארי. רון נרצח באכזריות על ידי מחבלי חמאס, בעיכול מפלסים, וגופתו נחטפה לעזה.
In northern Gaza, Israeli forces and Hamas clashed at the Jabalia refugee camp overnight, fighting the fiercest battles in the narrow alleyways of the camp. The Israeli troops re-entered the town this week after pulling out, claiming that the Hamas fighters had regrouped. They carried out what they described as the precise operations against terrorists and infrastructure. At least 10 people were killed as Jabalia refugee camp came under heavy Israeli bombardment. Israel's paratroopers brigade made its way to the Al-Trans area central to the refugee camp, waging fierce clashes with the Palestinian militant group. Several others critically injured from the Israeli airstrike were pushed to the Kamal Adwan hospital in Beit Lahia.
بدأوا يعني لكل أحرار العالم، لأي حد عنده إنسانية، ذرة إنسانية، مجازة بتصير عندنا، أطفال بتتقطع، أطفال يجنبوا من النساء. أنا مش فاهم، أنا بتقتلوا في دولة عظمى أنتم، والله مدنيين كلهم بروحوا.
Gaza's Al Nasser hospital in Khan Yunis is once again treating the wounded after the MSF resumed its activities. Last month, mass graves with more than 300 bodies were discovered inside the Nasser medical complex, sparking horror and grief and drawing condemnation from the United Nations. Gaza's largest functioning hospital in the southern city of Khan Yunis had ceased operations after being raided by the IDF back in February.
شو اسمه المصري كل الهام بتاعته ايش بدك تسوي؟ بدك تعمل شيء ولا كفر لما يصير هيل؟ لا
Ces fermetures, ces évacuations d'hôpitaux ou de structures de santé permanentes handicapent grandement la délivrance des soins médicaux à la population palestinienne.
As Israel's bombardment resonates in the densely populated Rafah, prospects of peace seem far-fetched. Talks mediated by the United States and its regional allies, Egypt and Qatar in Cairo, to secure a ceasefire in Gaza have hit a stalemate. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.